first and foremost, all praises, glory to Yahweh, by him, Yahweh Shai, by Shem, by Dash. Double to the pop the Edison Gym, man. Salutations to your brothers that push the word with truth. Truth is still four corners. We Jimmy's Mississippi camp. For some reason, I know I'm gonna open up today. For some reason, I don't know why. I was like, y'all want me more to do it. But anyway, now I'm thinking, man, on the way down, it's raining, right? You know what? That's what I'm thinking about, though. We're not promised tomorrow at all. We're not promised, man. Because at the end of the day, the Lord will take it out just like this, man. Yeah, I wouldn't make it down here without the Lord's will. So we're not promised. So when a lot of people boast and brag, I'm saying I'm gonna do this 2 weeks, 2 days. Hey, you don't know that. And that's why that's right now. It's time to sign you. How us and share right now. You can look at it. I take a picture 45. Like, why he's there. No, because basically, man, look, I said, I'm thinking about it, driving, man. It's raining out here. And you're not promised. So why not find the Lord now? Don't wait the shit get the way damn leg hurt. You got one arm missing, you got bad liver, you had one heart attack, 2 heart attacks, and you still living. You got cancer, stroke, you got diabetes, all the other shit, and then you want to find the Lord. Then look, why not find the Lord now, man? It's a perfect time, man. That's what World War III coming. There's trouble coming. The crash is coming. The family's coming. All right. So why not find the Lord, man?
Proverbs chapter 27, verse 1. Most not thyself of tomorrow, but thou knowest not what a day may bring.
Right. The phone tomorrow, man. I'm saying, man, tomorrow, I'm seeing you tomorrow. No. I know that. Don't boast on that, man. The Lord will take you out right then and there. Same time, the Lord can switch up your whole day. Oh, I ain't gonna mess. I said I'm gonna meet you, brother, but the Lord made me do this right here. So don't boast on that, man. All right.
This past Friday, well, not this Friday, Friday before last, an accident had happened at the company I work for, but not in my branch. It was one in Louisiana, where a guy who was an Edomite, he was like 53 years old. He had got crushed by some air ducts that fell from the ceiling. And so basically what had happened, long story short, he was just walking doing his like inspections of the job, and something happened to where it was like 3 layers of air ducts, and they fell and crushed him and pinned him between the air ducts and the railing that he was walking on. When they finally got it off him, they said he had about like 30 seconds to live, and his last words was he in pain. Just to add,
I got another account too. And just 2 weeks ago, at this company I'm at, a facility in I want to say maybe Kentucky. It was a 26-year-old Edomite female. She walked into a piece of equipment that was still electronized, still had electricity going to it, but there was a swing on. So she walked outside of what we call like a poke yoke, which is a sensor for detection and error proof. She walked past that, and the person on the outside hit the button because they didn't know she was in there. She had skull trauma. Basically, her head got crushed. And she out of here too. But going to your particular point, nothing here, like people in the world say, on God's green earth, it's promised unto us. The only thing that's truly promised is that those that endure to the end, we're going to be saved from this destruction that's to come, man.
That's it. That's the only thing promised. And like in what is it? Walk through the battle of shadow of death. And this is what it is, though. That walk through the battle of shadow of death. The same thing. You can't control your fate.
Yeah.
This ain't no fucking final destination. How you beat death.
Yeah, escape. Yeah,
escape death. But guess what? When the Lord wants you, the Lord will get you. So you can't promise. You can't both on tomorrow, like people do though.
Yeah, yeah. You know, Jake boast and swear.
Yeah.
You know, hey, man, on God, bro, and stuff
Yeah.
like this. You know,
Yeah.
but not being humble to understand that the Most High, you know, he's in control.
Right.
He can zap you at any moment with a heart attack, zap you with blindness, zap you with madness. And you can have air ducts fall out of the ceiling onto you.
Yeah.
You can have a tree.
Yeah.
You know, a tree just in the wind. There's no wind ever. A tree just blow by and laying right on top of you.
And guess what? I seen it. A lady walking. You gotta be like down on like Florida. or
Yeah.
California. And she walking. Tree just boom hit her in the damn.
Yeah.
Walking killed her. She's an older lady too.
Yeah.
Well, killed her just like that.
And the rest of the trees won't even move them.
That's right.
They weren't swinging or nothing, but that one random tree broke loose.
Grab
Yeah.
her ass.
I got precepts for you. Go ahead, bro. This is the book of James, chapter 4, start at verse 13. Go to now, he that say, today or tomorrow, we will go into such a city and continue there a year and buy and sell and get gain. Whereas ye know not what shall be on the morrow.
That's right. You don't know what the Lord gonna bring tomorrow. You don't know what might come your way, what might happen your way. You don't know that. So don't like you people really think they got hey, they can see the future, what they gonna do tomorrow. No, you don't know that, man. So that's why you gotta like basically humble yourself and look and that's why it's written in Matthew 5 or 6. The daily bread. Yeah, or that too, you know, I do the prayer. But basically like the daily on everything daily. But I know some daily bread, your food, whatever. Same time like the daily. Lord, give me this just for the day. Tomorrow, hey, Lord gonna give me tomorrow. Like, and I gotta go to one more. Lord gonna give me my car. Can't get the Lord gonna give me there. I'm not gonna boast and brag about tomorrow though. I don't know. I'm worried about today.
Yep.
Focus on the day. Don't worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow, I promise.
Yep.
But I don't know why I thought this lesson day. I was driving and I was in the rain, man. But people keep putting the Lord off each and every day.
They changed the time, so now 4:45, 5 o'clock is getting dark out here.
Yep.
So then now we got this cold, slick, wet rain that has come in, and people getting off rush hour traffic still riding like the sun's going to go down to 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I already seen a couple of people that have swerved off to the side and tow truck out there went off into the woods. You got to get pulled out, because like anything can happen. And it's not that you living in fear, but you're living a circumspect.
Yeah.
You're always paying attention and you always really walking to not tempt the Most High, because recklessness is what the people have in their hearts. They're not cautious. Right. I got a little more. It says, whereas ye know not what shall be on the morrow, for what is your life? It is even a vapor that appeareth for a little time and then vanish away.
Ooh. Like the life is like a vapor. When it rains and the sun come out, it dries up like a vapor. Guess what? I know how it's gone. That vapor gone.
Yep.
And that's how our life goes. So, like I said, we don't control nothing. But we think we do. A lot of folks think we do, not us. Like a lot of people really think that they control everything. People really think they control them. No, you don't control motherfucking thing. The Lord run this. Hey, what Denzel said? I run this. Y'all niggas just live here. And that's how it is. Lord run shit, and we just live here. No ain't buts about it. All right.
Look a little more. It says, for that ye ought to say, if the Lord will, we shall live and do this or that.
And see, Lord will. Lord, let me go hang in the brother phone. Lord will. Let me do this. Lord will let me do that. You know what I'm saying? It gotta be, Lord got a sanction to do that. If he didn't sanction to do it, you're not gonna do it. Because it been mixed plenty times. I'm gonna hang out for now. I'm gonna do this. And guess what? The Lord took the whole day.
He put you on a detour.
Yeah.
It's the last verse. It says, but now ye rejoice in your boastings. All such rejoicing is evil.
That's right. Rejoicing in both. And all what? It's evil.
Yep.
It's evil. Because like I said, you don't control it. You can't make the Lord, you can't make you can't make the Lord do what you want to do. The Lord make you do what He wants you to do.
Yeah.
That's what you like. You vote. I do what I want to do.
Yeah.
No, it don't work that way.
Yeah, that's why he already told us that my thoughts are not your
Your
thoughts,
thoughts,
neither
my
your
ways.
ways, my ways. Thus
Hey.
said Yahweh Shem El Shaddai.
Get that.
Come on, I'm down. Get down.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, you can.
You got it?
Y'all read down. I don't know. You guys read 65 verse 6. Teach ye the Lord while he may be found.
Right.
Call ye upon him while he is near.
That's right. Seek the Lord before He may be found. Seek the Lord now, man. So guess what? The World War III coming. Jacob trouble coming. Hey, the MOTV is coming. Hey, civil rights is coming. Hey, being behind his line right now. Guess what? It's coming. All right, it's coming. Persecution is coming. All right. So you seek the Lord now. Now, if you're watching videos and you don't think Esau know you don't know, he don't know you watching video. He know you watching video. He know what you about. All right. Man, he listen to everything we say and say. Listen to everything we say, everything we watch. So he knows. So if you watching them videos and you Israelite, guess what? He knows. And guess what? You going down too, right along with us. All right.
If you can scroll, go look for a pair of tennis shoes. One single pair of tennis shoes.
Yeah.
And then 32 seconds later, the next website you go to got ads and those are the same shoes you looked at. Hell yeah, Esau know what you're about. If he's able to scrub criminals' PCs and their phones and get all the intel about them, he can do that, hell, without you even being, you know what I'm saying, have to give up your devices.
Yeah.
What's that thing, bomb guard?
I'm not sure.
Like when HR can take over your computer, like you file the tech. Like you say you doing something at work.
Yeah, they remote
Yeah.
they remote in
Yeah.
onto your PC.
Yeah, they like, I got it from here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but they're moving around.
Yeah, so if they can do that from Canada, okay, and you in Mississippi, you know, yeah, Esau paying attention to everything. That's why you might well be all in.
Yeah, might well.
Because at the end of the day, even if you just watch the 2 or 3 videos, Esau still looking into it. Okay, he the opposition.
Yeah.
We don't know how much, he done took in.
But you know those remotes that you can talk into. You know, they always say that Esau be listening.
Yeah.
And everybody got those smartphones. You know, if you had a random conversation sometimes and Siri be like, okay, yes, I'm looking it up now.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I'm not talking to you.
Yeah.
But that show you, improve your point.
Yeah.
That Esau, hey, if the scripture say that he's wiser than Daniel, this man, hey, we are on a very low level. We're high with spiritual understanding, but when it comes to seeking out the things that were given unto Esau, bro, that's gonna be revealed in the kingdom, bro. Because he got it. He got the whole world in his hand, and he's operating like a true God on earth, man.
That's why the movie. Y'all seen the movie Eagle Eye?
I haven't seen that one yet.
Oh my goodness! Guess what? Everywhere you went, they were shallow. I think Shallow Love. What's his name? Shallow Love. Yeah, him and this girl in that movie. Man, everywhere he went, cameras everywhere. He couldn't escape. He cannot escape them. Eagles, man, they had the eagle eye, I mean, everywhere the camera picked them up. Everywhere he went, you had them.
That facial recognition.
That's right, bro.
I think they were using satellites and simultaneously using street cams too.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, everywhere he went, man, they had him. He's like, he couldn't escape it. And that's how he saw him, man. And that's how he want to turn everything. That's how he want to turn America to. The eagle eye. And you watch, what's the movie? Minority Report? That's the Minority Report.
Minority Report, that's it.
Yeah, that's the Tom Cruise. That movie's almost damn the same way. Like everywhere you go, you been being watched. And it's like he's talking down, man. They know you watching the video. So all you say, oh no, I watched 1, 2, 3. No, he know you. Guess what? When he come through, and your ass there, he gonna get you too. Yeah. Like the brother said, you might be all the way in. All right, go ahead, bro.
Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return unto the Lord, and he will have mercy upon him, into our power, for he will abundantly pardon.
And Lord have mercy on his leg. Everybody not gonna have mercy, man. All right? Everyone not gonna go seek Yahweh Shah.
Yeah.
I know when it gets bad and rough, they gonna try to forget, but they can be too late. So in the Proverbs said, I have called, and you what? You refuse. That's right.
You ain't gonna be sincere.
Yeah.
All here working loose. He's not gonna be sincere. It's gonna be more for survival.
That's right, bro.
Like
Right.
he really not bought into the gospel,
Mhm.
you know. So when that time comes and you try to, because Jake the biggest procrastinator last minute. But nah, man, you're not gonna be sincere. You're gonna be doing it based off survival. So it means that the only reason that you even considering this option is because you're desperate,
Yeah.
But when you had options,
Yeah.
like the woman, when they hit that wall and they don't have them options, then you start to see them humble down, and that's why they say what they settling for Jake.
Yeah.
So when time
Yeah.
Jake in trouble, it's gonna be like Jake gonna be in that spirit like they settling for the gospel. Like, no, man,
Mm-hmm.
word like that.
Yeah, because the Most High hand, it's stretched out now.
Yeah.
Right.
Like you always say, the Most High hand is stretched out still.
Yeah.
They fanning it. They act like they don't see it. You know.
I don't go to the cheesecake factory.
Yeah.
That spirit.
Yeah. They're like Jake, last minute Christmas shopping. They get whatever they want. They just get it. That's all I had to get. That's how you gonna be. How local feel like I'm the last pick. I'm the last that you thought about.
You feel some type of way.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Lord gonna do y'all bad. He gonna leave you hanging. All right. Go ahead, bro.
For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, said the Lord.
Right. My thoughts not your thoughts. You know your ways.
For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts.
That's right. So we really can't understand the Lord, really. And we really can't understand the Lord, really. How the Lord move and what he do. Hey, that's far out our reach though. Man, I was looking at the animals, man. Everybody know I look at animals, man. I watch all against stuff, bro. How the Lord made these different type of animals, man, and what they do and what they eat, how they act. That shit just blows my mind to me, though. And how the Lord make like that dog right there. Like how the Lord created that dog. I mean, like he put through his son, you know what I'm saying? But it's like
It's wild. It's far out.
it's wild, you know what I'm saying?
That's why I say that he's the Most High. You know, he's the creator of time.
That's
How
right.
we got watches to know what time it is.
Yeah.
He's the creator of seasons.
Mhm.
You know, how have we been able to experience summer, winter, spring, fall, so on and so forth? You know, planets, emotions, feelings. And why I feel this way? Why this bring about a teardrop?
Yeah.
Why this bring about anger and rage and wrath?
Yeah.
The Most High. And people like to place the Most High inside of a box,
You know, read about
a little bitty box, because they can't fathom his excellence. His excellence.
Remember that time, brother, we were playing with fellowship on Friday. And we were arguing about something sports. Some rapping questions. So we were trap music in the background. And so we were arguing, you got the tits, goddamn. So Elder Bud put he put the harp on. And we all just calmed down. We stopped talking, goddamn.
Yeah.
But like I say, the Lord created all that.
Yeah.
What type of wisdom is that?
Yeah. And that's why you shouldn't try. I thank the Lord. You shouldn't think. I thank you how about your child. You shouldn't try to put yourself up as him or want to be like him.
Too high.
And one person really try to do it is our buddy E. He don't want to try to do that, but guess what? He was never reach that. He would never reach that. All right. The Lord moves and act and do stuff that out our pay raise. Like people say, that's how you pay raise.
Yeah.
That shit that's the way our pay raise. It's way our pay raise, man. So don't even try to think of me. Look, man, if you really try to think how the Lord get down and think like that, you will bug the hell out, bro. You will bug and you go to the sea, ocean. You see these different type of animals, man. Fish, man. You really will bug out because there's so many of them.
Yeah. I saw
There's so many different.
I saw these people throw like some chicken or something off of a cruise ship one time, and then you ought to see this out of nowhere. All these, you know what I'm saying? Because the water's so still and so calm, you wouldn't even imagine the danger that's underneath there. It's like that Edomite, they dare him to jump off that cruise ship. Hell yeah, he did. He didn't come back.
Man, you think about it too, like you said, but even with you know, the earth been here for so many years, and it's still parts of it that's undiscovered.
Right, bro.
Still areas that, still even creatures that's been undiscovered.
Behemoth.
You know, you had centuries of people, that different people on the earth that do things that we don't know.
Yeah. But you don't get, and it's some places we never been either. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, brother, do not put yourself up as your house outside. The Lord is way far above us. We always be far above us. All right. So we keep ourselves where we at. We keep our ass in our lane and don't try to go in that lane. But his lane is way bigger than our lane. All right, go ahead, bro.
For as the rain cometh down and the snow from heaven, and returning not neither, but watering the earth and make it bring forth and bud, that it may give seed to the sower and bread to the eater, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void. It shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it.
Come. So what we saying, these are the words of Yahweh Shai. So what we're saying is not going to void. It's gonna reach who need to reach. God. Like I say, we might not have about our hearing, but guess what? It's still gonna reach who need to reach.
They say prophesy to the wind.
That's right.
See, people think you gotta have a massive crowd out here in front of you. They think you gotta have 100,000 TikTok followers, 200,000 YouTube followers, and 10,000 Instagram followers to be considered a man of the Lord. And the Most High is already stated that He's looking for a small group of people. He's looking for the elect. He's looking for that one break in the abundance of that entire cluster.
Yeah.
You know. So when the scripture goes into how the Most High is going to give them, right, the elect men, the elect women, fame in the land that they will put to shame, that's going to bring upon the people. That's going to bring upon the crowds.
Yeah.
And especially when you go into the book of Amos, at the time that the Most High is going to bring forth the famine of the word, people are going to be seeking high and low, trying to find His word, and the well is going to be dry. But that fame is going to come after the labor. It's going to come after the work.
That's why what the brother Rick read first scripture said, seek the Lord now while He may be found.
Yep.
Because soon, hey, the word ain't gonna be out here. Y'all gonna be scratching, crawling, trying to find the word. Because when the Lord said it's time us to get out the corners, it's over. Because you had your chance, man.
Broken in the noonday. Walking around like blind men.
Yeah. So you had your chance, man. So why not find the Lord now?
Yep.
Why not keep putting the Lord off?
They say wisdom knowledge gonna be the stability of our times. If you're not able to heap unto yourselves wisdom and knowledge, how you gonna be stable?
Right.
You're gonna be unstable.
Mm-hmm. Doing shit you should say not to do, and you're gonna do it anyway because you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And they go into your point too, on how you opened up, on we don't know what the Most High has projected a forecast for us individually on the morrow.
Yeah.
So that's another layer add on to how you opened up, on how you should conduct yourself in understanding that Lord will I endure to the end. Lord will I make it to tomorrow. Lord will I make it home safely. Lord will I stand to this truth. Lord will I continue to be a better version of myself versus I was yesterday, versus I was last year, so on and so forth.
And the report too, going to our church, they gonna look at the posture that they're like, that's true. But they're like we were saying, like tomorrow, Lord can call 5,000 people to wake up tomorrow.
Like in the book of Acts.
Yeah. 10,000 will wake up the next day.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is the thing of faith. Like, we don't try to have to force it to where it's just this big, great awakening, this massive awakening. The Lord doing it at his pace, at his time, exactly how he want to do it. We just sticking to what we told to do.
Yeah. Now, if I can say this too, because this is Yahweh Bashem Shai's business. And we're basically just workers in his business, which the scriptures coin the vineyard. And let's say you had a mass awakening. Who will be able to handle that? That's just like a business that grows too fast.
Yep.
They
Yep.
can't handle all that foot traffic coming in.
Yeah.
So what's going to happen? They're going to get bad reviews, bad complaints. They're not going to get returning customers. They're going to get overwhelmed. They're going to get frustrated. And then people are not going to come back, so they're going to spend their money with them. So what's going to happen? They're going to go out of business. So that's, like you said, the Most High does everything according to his time period,
Right.
man. And he's building the elect men up to a certain standard to where they will be able to handle it when he does that great awakening. But people coming in the last hour, in the last minute, in the last second, to where you'll be able to be spiritually mature enough, have enough spiritual growth to where you'll be able to understand in order to not only contain that, but actually be able to be good at it.
Mm-hmm.
Because we'll better handle 200, 300, 400, 500 people coming at one time. And everybody got questions.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna stop showing up for camp?
Yeah.
I know. I'm like, all right, I'm out of this. Because it'd be too much.
Yeah.
And our forefather proved that to us. You know, Moses, his father-in-law, Jethro told him, he said, "You gonna destroy yourself."
Yeah.
We'll be through.
Yeah, because that's when he set up beans. You can't do that, man. Like,
That's what you have happening now. Like I said, Jake don't understand, like, the kingdom of heaven is an actual business. Like, administration is a part of it. You know? It's like when you go to your job and you have a manager meeting. Everyone in the manager meeting, no, it's just the men, all right? There's gonna be managers, okay? And then they go out and they equipped to deal with the masses, or with the workforce, with the line. No, and that's what the Lord is doing. He's getting the government right, man. He's getting the right. Okay? He's developing him. He has been, pretty much, in training and conditioning to be able to handle what's to come.
Yep. Like that process right before business open. Because when the business open, they don't just have people already, just hire people and then just bring them in. They already had them in training, already had them, if it's like a new business, they already had them being prepared. So when that first day opens and they first get their first customer, they know how to handle the situation. So it's like that time before business actually opens, like the Chipotle in Flowood. They probably already getting their workers together, having them trained at other locations. So when that one open, they ready to run their own business.
It's the book of Romans, chapter 9, and verse 15. It says, "For he said to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. So then it is not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth, but of Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, that showeth mercy."
right. Y'all shot. Y'all shot is doing something mercy. Lord have compassion on who? Only will have. What's it say?
Yeah. It says, "I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion."
And really all boiled down to Lord will do what the Lord want to do regardless. That's all it really boiled down to. All right.
Let's go. Have to forgive you.
Yeah.
So, like he's not obligated with shit.
Yeah.
You can beg, you can plead, you can cry. You know what I'm saying? You can say, "I'm not going to do it again." But he's a merciful and just power. He say, "Repent unto him, and he shall assert, have leniency towards you, so to speak." But he said he's not obligated to do that.
Yeah. It's up to him. Like I'm saying. He control everything. Like this. He runs shit. We deliver it. That's it though. Now, if he want to have mercy and compassion on you, that's fine. But guess what? Some other person, he might not want that. So what does it mean to go to the Lord like, "Lord, that ain't right, Lord. You shouldn't be able to." No. What does it mean come to the Lord and send it to him? No. And guess what? The Lord may zap my ass day just like this. Thank you for speaking up. But this nigga, this nigga might not be no fucking good.
Yep.
And guess what? The Lord know this nigga ain't no good.
He knows the intents of the heart.
That's right. I can't see that nigga ain't no good. But I can see how he move. Like, man, that was good, bro. The Lord knows that nigga ain't no good.
Yeah.
Why am I speaking motherfucker? I speak up to somebody that ain't no good.
Yeah.
So the Lord controls everything. Everything moves around it. Something, man. It's more like that.
Those are
Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 39. See, now that I am he, there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand.
That's right. Hey, the Lord controls life and death. And you know how bad the most silent in that scripture says. What you say at the end of that, bro?
He said, and neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand.
Can't nobody deliver you from your how about some shot. Can't nobody. Can't nobody go up to say, take up for you, try to fight for you. That ain't gonna happen any goddamn way. But saying, can't nobody do nothing for you. When Lord wants you, he wants you, man. Regardless, man. Somebody get swallowed by when a tsunami hit, a tornado hit, an earthquake hit. Hey, when Lord wants you, he got you. Car wreck, he got you. All right? Because it's your time to go.
Yeah.
When your time to go, it's your time to go.
It's like he's the author over life and death.
That's right. And another thing he said there's no power with him. He's the only power.
Yep. No, there's none else beside him.
There's none beside him. See, he can boast and brag. He can do that. I can't boast and brag. There's no power beside me. I can't say that at all.
Yeah.
I ain't about that.
Yeah.
I'm far from that. But you get what I'm saying?
I say, this is Shemaiah say, hear Israel, Lord our power is one. And, you know, it goes down, break down and say, listen, O Israel, there is only, only one God.
That's only one power. That's it. The only power we got. And guess what? The children of Israel, so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, we the only one got the real true power. Only one. All the other nations don't have no power. The other nations don't have nothing to do with this. All right? But we got the only true power, living power. That's it. All right, that's yeah.
This book of Solomon 12:12, it says, for who shall say, what hast thou done? Or who shall withstand thy judgment? Or who shall accuse thee for the nation that perish, whom thou hast made? Or who shall come to stand against thee to be revenged for the unrighteous men? Yeah, so just like the other brother was saying, like, who can check the Most High about what he is? You know? Because you can feel any type of way you feel about what the Lord said he's going to do to Esau. Who going to stop it? Because the Lord say, I will work and who will live? You know? Like, who do I need a green light from? Like, nah. Because Jacob talking about why we in captivity. Well, you can ask why and feel some type of way all day, still in captivity. You know, so you really ain't got no appeal. You know, you just got to deal with what's written. We all subjugated to the will of Yahweh Shema Shai. When you realize that, you sit your ass down somewhere.
Hey, I would say, I watched some video one of the brothers did, and they're talking about the one of the DuPont. The DuPont. I think something happened with them. And dude said, I watched the brother, I don't know if his brother, video I watched today. And they tried to bring one of the DuPonts to the judge. He said, if they get him to try to serve the guy to try to serve the DuPont, what's his name? People look at the paper. What the fuck the paper gonna do? Because they run the world. Yeah. That's same with the law. The law running so you can try to put the law in jail. So you gonna go to the law. We didn't have a counsel on you. No, there's no counsel. That's right. But that dude said he's like if you bring the DuPonts or the Rockefeller or Rothschild, we can take you to court. Man, they run every goddamn school. That paper, you might put that paper down. You might put that paper down. That's how the law feels. I mean, what the law is, no, we're gonna take you to court. No, they don't work. They won't ever work. All right. And Lord wants you. This is, I said, this is all about the Lord doing it, man. How the Lord move, how the move, the Lord act, and He way higher than us. Right?
Yes, I mean. And you go ahead, bro.
This is Isaiah chapter 40, starting at verse 12. 12 in the NLT. It said, who else has held the oceans in his hand? Who has measured out the heaven with his finger? Who else knows the weight of the earth? Or has weighed the mountains and hills on a scale? Verse 13, back to the KJV. Who have directed the Spirit of the Lord, or being his counselor has taught him? With whom took he counsel? And who instructed him and taught him in the path of judgment?
Have you ever heard Jason? You can't tell me nothing.
Yeah.
That's the Most High. And the Most High, you know, He's laying it out. He's laying it out there that I am from above and you are from beneath.
Yeah. Yeah, it was Kyrie Irving told the War Ball that he just gonna let Alonzo just be Alonzo. They asked the War Ball about it. He said, Kyrie ain't lived long enough to tell me how to be the guy. You know what I'm saying? He said he ain't lived long enough to tell me a goddamn thing about my son.
That's right.
That's
right.
See, people who've gone through stuff and they know how they overcame and came out on the other side, they don't even want to hear it. Especially from those, you know what I'm saying, wet behind the ears, little chap, little lip snapper like Martin said. Little lip snapper. Don't nobody want to hear that, man. And that's how the Most High is when it comes to people questioning his authority.
Yeah.
You know, if he allows bones to grow from a fetus and nurtured up into a baby, then comes into a toddler, then it becomes a preteen, a teenager, an adult.
Yeah.
Even animals start out as little small things. How do you make a solid structure grow inside of a living creature?
Throwing it out the back door. But there used to be a sperm, like you said.
Yeah.
There used to be a sperm.
You know how many of them got spilled on the floor? He made it through. That was the Most High.
What? The Lord way far from us, man. Like I say, look, we just, people need to just stay in that fucking place. To be honest, that's all it really is, though. I know, and people question, especially when people die. What are you doing? Why? Look, the Lord tell you why. Probably because the nigga was wicked, and the Lord can do what the Lord want to do. In the end of the day, that's it.
Take it away.
That's right. Like the brother Red. I create with repeat again, bro.
Deuteronomy 32 again, verse 39. It said, see now that I am he, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand.
That's first right there. That's it, really. The Lord do all the people, all the healing. He wound you. He'll build you up. The Lord do everything, man. You know, like people get rich. Guess what? Don't be rich because the Lord make you rich. Be poor because the Lord make you poor. That's it. That's all it really boils down to, man. You asshole, the Lord make you be an asshole. All right. This all same time. This a plan of the Lord, though. He's got you what you're doing because that's part of your movie. That's part of your role. You're playing in this movie. The Lord got director. All right. He's a director. We just characters. Some of just stand by. Some of them just some people just there. Just them. Yeah. That's what it is. Some of them just there. Playing your role. That's right. Brother, you just right because that's an extra. The motherfuckers just there, brother. They ain't doing shit to you. Our movies, just walking down the road. That they do, they walk down the road.
Don't look at the camera.
Don't look at him. They ain't saying shit. They ain't falling. They ain't doing nothing. That's what they doing. All right.
People running with an action card.
Yeah. So, man, look.
Back in Isaiah 40 and 14 again, with whom took he counsel, and who instructed him, and taught him in the path of judgment, and taught him knowledge, and showed him the way of understanding. Read that in the NLT too, Isaiah 40 and 14 in the NLT. It said, has the Lord Yahweh Bashim and Hawashai ever needed anyone's advice?
Woo! I love that. I love that. Like he gotta get permission. Hey, we on his time. Like I said, we on his time. Like this ain't no job. He got to check in. Like, I need to take a break. I need to go do this. No. Hell no. He can do what he want to do. But go ahead, bro.
Or it's like, Lord don't need your help to problem solve.
Yeah.
Like everything you read in prophecy, because when we first come in the truth, like damn, stuff be harsh. Even I kept seeing like, hey, he did like this. Well, but then it's like you hang around your actual father. Now you can kind of see why he was making decisions. Yeah, like, or you, your uncle, whatever you hang, because you younger, then you like, damn, and then you hang out really, and then you see the reason, you understand the reasoning.
Start to grow up. You gotta start making decisions.
Same situation. Like you put him through. Yeah. That's why I put you through the same situation. Like, so we see it. Yeah. And that's why what's his name say? He needed to stop telling the ball. What's his name? Yeah. Oh, that's his damn daddy. That's his daddy. That's his son. I ain't gonna take his son with. That's his own son. Yeah. He raised his son how he want to raise his son. I can't tell him, oh, you need to stop. No, raise your own damn son. Your son be fucking crazy. That's what you want to do. And same thing, he doing it. Basically, probably helping his son in a better way.
This shit bigger than basketball.
Yeah.
The bar, on some corner shit. The bar, he see fans a lot of this shit, man. This shit bigger than the basketball legacy, man. So he, but then, like you say, like the Lord, cause you around the scripture, you around the brothers, we getting to know the Heavenly Father. Like we really getting to know our Father. So that's why even when we see things now, like you see certain things, like, man, I wonder what he did. Like, you go from damn, that's fucked up what happened to him. He's like, man, I wonder what he was going to do. He was, some wicked shit. Yeah. For the Lord to allow that to happen, because we start to understand how our Father operates, man. And even when the Lord got us in the midst of Jacob, you see why the Lord put us in captivity. Like, you see how Jake moved, how hard-headed Jake is. Now you see, like, damn, I see why we went in captivity. I see why the Lord went hard on us like that. Right. Even way, like, with your woman, see, your woman, that will really get that. That's when the Lord pretty much showed you how he was feeling. Like, there's the direct feeling you have with the woman, like, like, your woman got a past and shit, like, that shit. It's like, damn, But that's how the Lord teaches. Going back to the Lord is grooming his men. So he gotta take us to real life trial, what's to feel what he felt.
So that purification process goes with all those discomforts. In order to get to the next level, not only as a man, but definitely as a spiritual man of Yahweh Shem Hawashai, and the Most High put you through the most carnalist affairs. Not saying that you're being a carnal individual, but he put you through those the carnal man's woes, the experiences of dealing with the trauma, the experiences with dealing with a disease and heartbreak and different things of that nature. The Most High put you through a 360 of levels of emotions that are created to purge certain things from you in order to make you better. Because if we're gonna be refined as gold, that's hot. That's a lot of heat. It's real intense.
Does he need instructions about what is good? Did someone teach him what is right? Or show him the path of justice?
No, because when you read in the book of Genesis, it says what? That the Most High spoke it, and it was so. So the Most High was the first person to speak, the only person to speak something into existence.
Bring the righteous standard. Right. Like when when we know in righteousness, like that's the wisdom of the Most High. You know, what's that? 1, 4, 5.
Boy, he don't second guess himself either. You know, so you start having second thoughts about certain decisions you make. But the Lord, he don't have to second guess himself because he already know, like you say, the Most High, he don't make no mistake.
Yeah, he righteous. He's right and righteous in all his ways.
Yeah.
Isaiah 40 and 15 back in the KJV. You see it lined up right to come for him to say this. Behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket, and are counted as the small dust of the valleys. Behold, he taketh up the isles as a very little thing.
Yeah, I'm saying the nations are a drop of a bucket. Now, if you fresh out the world, especially Westernization, you know, that everyone equal. Yeah, no, man, you start to, like I'm saying, if you get into the book, we start to think like the Most High. We start to think like how it's done. We start to think like rulers and judges, man. And you look at these Moabites, they don't even running a goddamn thing, man.
And you know,
Okay? Ishmael, Elon, Mustang, them all don't need to run Ham. You know, hell no. You know, you go into how these heathens moving, they don't need to run a goddamn thing. They need to be in captivity and they need to be taught right, man. You know?
And how can you want to be saved by the way they treat us, man?
Yeah.
They, you know, they in our neighborhoods with business and treat us like we nothing, man.
Yep.
Try to tax us to every little thing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
But our people somehow want them to make it, man. You want them to be saved, man. Yep.
Still want them to be on the level that you're trying to come up to.
Yeah, right. In love with oppression. And that's why, that grievous disease that you guys have in your psyche, the Most High has a great purging judgment for individuals like that. Because you can't do any good for yourself. You can't do any good for your people. So you're actually useless. So the Most High made a commitment in Revelation, the 3rd chapter, for a righteous individual who was lukewarm, neither hot, neither cold. He's going to spew him out of his mouth. You heathens have absolutely zero chance.
See,
It said, and Lebanon is not sufficient to burn, nor the beast thereof sufficient for a burnt offering.
yeah, so these nations, they can't sacrifice enough to be accepted by the Most High. But they want to create to be accepted. You know, that's another thing. Like we learned our Father, He created things for a particular purpose, man. This is the Father's domain. The earth is His estate. He ordered it how He see fit. You know, and this is what we're learning. You know, as we mature in the faith. All right, that Yahweh by Shema Shai. That's another thing. The Most High is intentional. He doesn't do nothing just random, haphazard. Everything He does is with a particular intention. Even if we don't see it, it's a particular intention to it.
It's not a coin toss. And it's, let's see what happens.
Right. Yeah.
Verse 17. It said, all nations before him are as nothing, and they are counted to him less than nothing and vanity. So what y'all think that means? When it says all nations before him are as nothing, but yet he chose Israel unto himself. It is not talking about the ones that are over there right now. You know? When you look at how the Most High has a favorite of everything on the planet, he also has a favorite people. So-called Negroes, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native American Indians, the Israelites, also known as the lost sheep of the house of Israel. They're returning back unto the Heavenly Father in these last days. Why? Because these are very much so the last days. The Most High stated that He was going to pour out His Spirit upon all flesh. It said, your sons and your daughters shall begin to prophesy. And we're living at a time to where the Most High is shining His light down here on planet Earth, throughout the four corners of the earth. Because why? He said His word was going to go out into the four corners, and then the end shall come. Verse 17, Isaiah 40:17 NLT. The nations of the world are worth nothing to Him. In His eyes, they count for less than nothing, mere emptiness and fraud.
You know, because they're here to be servants. Heathens are here to be servants, man. Okay, the nation of Israel, they're the ones set up for leadership. That's why the scripture likened to the Israelites, they say, well, how the fine gold become them? You know, and what is gold? That's the most precious metal. Okay, so the way that the Lord built the Israelite man, the Israelite man, but the Israelite man, well, the way that they built, put so much value into the land. Because as you get older, you see why there's a difference between, a regular car, a two-cylinder, and then you start getting, V8s and shit, like, oh, this shit different. Yeah, V12 and shit, like, this shit different. It's different, Like, you wouldn't even, once you start driving certain cars, you can't go back to that other shit, man.
Yeah.
So that's like the nation of Israel is souped up. Like, they come fully loaded.
Yeah.
These nations, like, they just ain't built like that, man.
Yeah.
They have their purpose, but compared to Israel, man, they nothing.
And that's how you know the Lord only deal with his people. Because they said all other nations are nothing. So everybody, they John 3:16, it had nothing to do with y'all. It only has to do with Israel. Everybody can't get together. Everybody ain't together at all. He only got one people, and that's Israel. The people on this sign, man. That's it, man.
Yeah.
In I think it's in Revelation 22, when the gates on the gates. In 90, the 12 tribes of Israel. In the name Moab, it showed the folks name Edom on them. So come on now.
And there was 12 gates.
12 gates. So it ain't y'all. You ain't part of it, man.
12 gates, 12 tribes, one people, one nation of people.
He said, to whom then will you liken the house sugar house shine? Or what likeness will you compare it to him? So when you compare it to the Most High, there's nothing to compare to him. His capability, you can't even fathom. So what can you compare? We can't even fathom nothing to compare to the Most High. To say this is, he does this like the Most High. He's able to do God. Because we don't even know the Most High. The Most High ain't got no limitation.
He's the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
That's the goat.
Yeah.
You're not putting like he just like Jordan. He just like this, just like this. No, we ain't seen the law. We gonna compete anyway. We gonna compare anyway. Though.
Yeah. You can put numbers on Jordan.
Yeah.
You can't put numbers on the Most High. You can't you can't quantify the Most High's ability.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 4 and verse 5. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my power commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it.
So we was given these laws. What do these laws represent? Like I say, it wasn't just because that's why even as we learn more about the law in our captivity, we're like, damn, we need this law in place.
Yeah.
Like, damn, if this law was in place, like you look at amongst our people, like you always say, if they just start keeping the law, the city will change immediately.
Right.
If they just start implementing the law, because the laws had a purpose to them, man. It wasn't just something, just a bunch of random rules and regulation of do's and don'ts that the Most High created. Now we're seeing because this captivity is the result of not keeping these laws, man.
Verse 6, keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations.
Yeah, this is your wisdom and understanding in the sight of the nations. Okay, look, Proverbs 4:7. This is your wisdom and understanding in the sight of the nations. So when the nations seen Israel, they were supposed to see, a representation of the Lord's wisdom in the earth. You got
Proverbs 4:7. Wisdom is the principal thing.
Yep.
Therefore, get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding.
Wisdom is the principal thing, but all thy wisdom get understanding. But it just said the laws was what? Our wisdom and understanding in the sights of the nation. Okay? Now we understand that we can't keep the law perfectly, but we're starting to understand the purpose of the law. That's why we understand not to beat Jake over the head with the law. All right, but if you stay in this thing long enough, you start to what? Learn about the law, and it starts to make sense.
Yep.
You
do it naturally.
Yeah, you start to do these things naturally, man.
See, you got real world examples of why it's so important, why it needs to be put in place. The Lord will put you in those situations just so you can get the full picture.
Oh yeah.
Get it in the movie. Then you be yearning for it.
Hate this shit, man. Man, you frustrated, man. You know, but this is that furnace, man. We being so
This is go ahead. Okay. Finishing off in verse 6, Deuteronomy chapter 4. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people.
yep, sure that this great nation is a wise and understanding people. Okay? And that's what the Lord is going to bring back to the earth, man. Even when you go to Isaiah 4:1, that's for the glory of the Most High. The end result of Isaiah 4:1, if you go into like the multiple women, that's to for the franchise of righteousness in the earth, man. Okay? It's not just a thing, a fantasy. You just give me rock song. No, it's because of especially comes with that, but it goes back to the forward and the righteousness in the earth, man. In the kingdom of heaven, Israel is going to be the eternal example of righteousness, man. All right? And that's going to be the influence of the earth. Going back to Isaiah 2:1.
You heard some. What y'all was saying? They our people, they want to keep trying to save these people, and when the law was given to his people, to be on top, but our people want to do is get the other nations on top. And that's against the law. This is Deuteronomy chapter 17, verse 15. Thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee, whom the Lord thy power shall choose. One from among thy brethren shalt thou set a king over thee. Thou mayest not set a stranger over thee, which is not thy brother.
And this is what you see when Jake go vote. Yep. Pretty much take a stranger over them. All right. And those strangers have no care for them because you're not of their nation. See, it's a natural thing. Like they say, racist and racism. Well, you naturally should want to see your people, all right, be on top.
Yeah.
You should naturally want to see the best because you go to racism, that means you just for your people.
Yeah. And the condition that you see right now, where people like to say a black on black crime and everything of that nature, first and foremost, that routes ultimately back to the curses.
Yep.
And then secondarily, it routes back to the conditions that Esau placed us in.
Yep.
When you put a calmly and delicate individuals in a great spacious place with all of the amenities, with all the resources, they flourish.
Yep.
They walk outside and say, hello, Bob. Hello, Jim. Hello, Kathy. They going about their day, going about their business. But when you put calm, beautiful, and delicate people inside of a cage, inside of a box, without nutrients, without resources, right? Without the necessities of life, then what happens? The mindsets of those people no longer are delicate. They're no longer calm because now they're in survival mode. Now they're in dog-eat-dog mode. Why? Off of trying to survive. And those are systematically done unto our people. Because there's no coincidence that when you go to South America, our people are in the favelas, which is a ghetto. When you go into the hoods of America, our people are what? In the ghetto. Everywhere you go, these people right here were systematically pushed inside of an area or a location that's divided by a great major highway, a great major intersection, interstate, Salakia, or a railroad. Every time you cross the tracks across a major highway in any city in the so-called great US of A, you got dark clouds over here where Jake is at, and then you got holly jolly blue skies over here where Esau is and walking his dogs, man, with no fear.
Sunshine and champagne.
Sunshine and champagne. So how do you explain that?
That's the spirit. I was thinking about that today. You be riding and thinking, because even with the nigga woman, well, once you get on them, a lot of them just, too far gone. But then you look at the environments that they come from, and you see why they have to be hyper aggressive. Because they're coming up in environments where they're not protected. It's pretty much a free for all. Them older Jakes preying on them. So they be hyper aggressive, like this is like a survival instinct that they develop in these certain environments, man. You know?
Yeah, can we get on them tough, you know, but you always gotta be reminded they cursed too. They are cursed as hell. And who knows the inward thoughts of them, because we're not women. You know, we're still husband, so to speak, doing husbandry, toiling, tilling, working, and laboring. You know, but the whole nation is sick. The elderly, the young, both male and female, the children. The Most High, when He commands us not to be respected of persons, hell, He definitely wasn't, because He put the prophets, He put the righteous and the wicked all into captivity.
I was just thinking about that too, because I'm like, really, when the women get emotional, that's how they supposed to be. They supposed to come to the man and be like, and then he's supposed to be like, it's all right, man. You know what I'm saying? And then they feel that comfort, but this system got both of us in survival mode to where, you know what I'm saying? It ain't. First of all, it's you know, for much not knowing the law, statutes, and commandments, we know the right order of how things go. You know what I'm saying? How things went, man. And like the brothers going into it.
Yeah, we at each other necks,
Right.
especially on TikTok, bro. You see the shit, man. How women, man, and Jake, I'm hanging like Jake didn't really like don't even really want to fuck with them though. So how they are? And Jake like damn, they don't even want to talk to them though.
And they did a study. With some rats. They put some rats in a maze, and they gave them clean water throughout the maze. They went and cleaned the maze out every single day. They provided them food on the regular, and they gave them space. And they all survived, and they all lived, what you call when you're able to live together. Yeah, they coexisted together in harmony really well. Then they took those same rats and put them in another maze. But mind you, the first maze, they all made it through the maze.
Yeah.
Meaning that they survived life, so to speak.
Yeah.
They took those same rats, put them in another maze. They didn't clean it out. They gave them dirty water, if any water at all, and they made the maze smaller. So now they were crowded amongst each other. None of the rats made it out of the maze. And they also went into a survival mode and started killing one another. And they also went into homosexuality, where the males were started humping on and trying to do the other males. So that shows you the psychological effects of just simply based upon environments. And that's why Esau lives very deliciously, and he tells Jake to go get a job and go do this. Like, no, you purposefully put us in inhumane conditions, and then call us animals. That's why you'd accuse of thy brother, because you lay the stumbling blocks before your so-called brother, and then you watching and laugh from behind the trees. Look at stupid. Like, how am I stupid? Because I trusted you. How am I stupid? Because I wasn't foreseeing that you were going to be the devil, that you were going to be evil and conniving and treacherous.
You said a trap. I got a priest of
Come on, bro.
And
that's
why Lord, and that's why Lord gonna get you something, man. Like especially in read Psalms 10, whole like that sit and wait. Yeah, how to sit and wait for to catch you. Man, look, you send traps for our people, man. Y'all get all y'all got it.
This Habakkuk chapter 2, I'm gonna start at verse 12. It said, woe unto him that buildeth a town with blood and established a city by iniquity. See, America was established through blood. So America got off to the wrong foot.
Yep.
Witchcraft and blood. That's what this thing is based on, man.
Yep.
This how the roots of America, people talk about the grassroots. Well, this the grassroots of America, man.
Yep.
Blood, rape, witchcraft, man.
Yep. Slick tongue.
Yep. Behold, is it not of the Lord of hosts, that the people shall labor in the very fire, and the people shall weary themselves for very vanity? Yep. And this is what we're doing. We're laboring in the fire, man. Yep. In affliction, man. That's why you got the music genres of blues, okay? What they call struggle rap, you know? Jake laboring in the fire, man, is nothing but affliction, man. You know, overworked, underappreciated. You know, then you gotta deal with these violent, because pretty much, you know, the way that it's set up, you can only afford to live in certain areas, man. You know? So you can have what Jake want to do, right? But then he can only afford to stay in a certain area. So now he still got to be with the shit. You know? Just based off, so it's just a goddamn cycle of failure that Esau set up, man.
That's why America has to be destroyed. That's why this place totally has to be destroyed. Off the face of the earth. Ain't no, that's why I say they can't be healed. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no rebuilding, no restructuring in America. You know why? Why you think the Lord had to give us new bodies, man? A new heart, a new mind. We in the truth, but we still been traumatized in some type of way from the things we went through as we is growing up in this society, man. You know, this word is our comfort. It comforts us because we know the end to all the trauma we went through, man. But we still traumatized in certain ways, even though we had this truth, man. It's just the reality of the situation, man. Why you think we don't have to get a new heart? You know what I'm saying? That new mind, you know?
And that's one of the reasons why the Most High placed a cap on our memory. You know, because if we were to remember the stuff that has been done to us, we would have, Babylon the Great would have already been destroyed. It would have been bad, bro.
He didn't work. He ain't got no work clothes on. That just got
The earth shall be filled with the knowledge of the glory of Yahweh Bashim Shai.
It's all routed back to the knowledge, going back to what the other read in Deuteronomy 4:5. Okay, now everything is being routed back to that knowledge. Okay, the Lord let us be those curious children that tried to get in the shit. So he stepped back. He allowed the process to play itself out.
Yeah.
We done got ourselves in the worst predicament ever. Okay, and now, all right, as we in this predicament and we realize it now, because see, even in our captivity, we're able to read, okay, about we able to gain wisdom of righteousness, man. So now we able to look at the world through a righteous lens, and now we see, hey, now it's quick. This was Pop said, like, this is always a point in your life. I remember when I was started working 2 jobs, shit. I was on Woodrow Wilson, but I never forget, man. No, but I just hold down, start trying. I was doing my mom was being dead tired on the account. You know, now, damn, you know, I'm like, go ahead. But she was doing it, you know, because you get to the point like, damn, it clicked. And this is what this captivity is supposed to do, where it clicked, like, damn. You know, they give you that sorrowful heart, like, how can you be proud?
Right. Yeah.
You know?
So Esau, he was set up to wear out the saints of the Most High.
Verse 15 NLT. What sorrow awaits you who make your neighbors drunk? You force your cup on them so you can gloat over their shameful nakedness.
Yeah, all that philosophy.
Yep.
All that philosophy. Esau need us drunk to this very day to stagger in our vomit, to continue to fall and slip and stumble. But that time is over with.
Right, bro.
You still have a great majority of our people, but those are discarded by Yahweh Bashim Yahushua anyway. Right. Because we understand that 2/3 of our people are going to stay drunken with your jungle juice.
Mad Dog 2020.
With your Mad Dog 2020. Yeah, the peach flavor. Your replica, right, of implanting uncertainty, doubt, less than this, right? Esau, violence. You go into all these particular systematic avenues that you've gone down to ensure that you've beaten these people into a bloody pulp. The Most High is still plucking his people out. These are the ones that I want. And he's always chosen a small sect of people. He's always chosen a small group to be able to overcome that which is grandeur. In this case, the scenario, Esau, Edom, your blessing has an expiration date, man. And we're approaching that time. It's going to be a beautiful time when the Most High, as he stated, he was going to make the tail the head and the head the tail. Right now, you the head. You know?
Like you said, his blessing is going to become his curse. The same same blessing that he used to take over the world, the same blessing that's going to destroy his world.
Because he that toucheth you, toucheth the apple of the Most High's eye. Meaning what? You being the nation of Israel, which is the apple of the Most High's eye, but who touched them? Who laid hands upon them? Who made them continuously drunken to this very day? Jake homeless, Jake strung out on drugs, Jake in the cemetery. You got whorish daughters, whorish mothers. You have sodomitish boys. The list goes on and on and on. But who allowed the enhancing of this wickedness?
That's another Trump Salaki. That's another Trump been passed down through the RNA, man. That sodomite when they was turning Jake into faggots and buck breaking. Yeah, that's passed that. That's passed down through. That's passed. Ain't no excuse, but that's another part of all that's passed down through the RNA, man. You know, through the father side of it. You know, they go through the father side of the RNA, man. Yeah.
Hey, because the wicked trained us.
Right.
When you think about it, the level of wickedness that we see, we always learn it from the other nations. And Esau Edom is no different in today's time. And then the Most High, he allowed Jacob, we read in Romans the first chapter, he just gave them over to their own demise because they were so seduced by the wickedness of these other nations that they were intrigued by it. And that's why they are into these acts, because the scripture says what? That their deeds have surpassed the deeds of the wicked.
That man do it when they be that way.
He gonna do
it. It's to the max. And you see them and dress like that. Look, oh my goodness, they going to flow this shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
And it just like I said, passed down from the father.
Yeah.
Man, and you can see it, especially I seen this video, brother. The big old nigga, I know the big old nigga. For the booty cheat, some shit.
The White House. He getting sued right now.
Yeah.
Man, that's a big
Right.
Trying to take another man's jump.
Right.
Yeah.
Nah, nigga had to get butt surgery and everything, man. Yeah. White, man.
Yeah.
That one of them butt breaking on big 7 feet, 280.
Yeah.
I'm saying straight faggot, man. Let's go back to butt breaking, man.
Raping men like an Edomite.
Well, he said it was consensual. Now, at first he was trying to say he didn't do it, but now he's talking about it was consensual. So but
Motherfucker, you shouldn't do it at all, man.
right.
Hell.
Hey, to your point too. You talk about this one Jake. Once upon a time, all of that wickedness was done in secret.
Yeah.
Right? And then it transitioned to individuals came out and tiptoed a little bit. They call it, oh, he out the closet, or he in the closet. And now you got grown men walking up to you with a wig on, breast implants, a beard on their face, talking about, you will address me as her.
Yeah.
I am a she.
Yeah.
Like, whoa.
Yeah.
But that's how you know that we have reached a decadent society. We have reached a point of no return. In all societies before us, historically speaking, they always just reached the pinnacle of wickedness before the Most High had some type of atrocity to come and make them history. And Babylon the Great is no different. And that's why the wickedness has exceedingly and rapidly polluted the whole earth. Man. Got it, folks.
Habakkuk 2:16 NLT. But soon it will be your turn to be disgraced. Come and drink and be exposed. Drink the cup of Yahweh Hashem and Yahushai's judgment. And all your glory will be turned to shame.
That's what we're gonna see. Because right now Esau has all these legacies of these great defenders and great, statesmen and governors and presidents. He got all these legacies, superheroes, scientists. Like he just the reason, for existence, man. But no, man, that's gonna be turned to shame. Because guess what? The same way you had, Jake, because Jake is pretty much an experiment, man. Especially when these devils, in the 80s. Because I was talking to my brother-in-law before I got here. He's from California.
And he said he was 18 when the crack hit. Right. And because that shit started when they was in Berkeley. I think in Berkeley,
Yeah, so they were created in one university, USC, USC.
So he from
College
Southern
USC, they
California.
used to make crack.
Yeah, he from Southern California. He said he seen the crack and the drugs just escalate at the same time. He said the crack and the gangs, I mean, he said he seen the crack and the gangs, they became an epidemic at the same time, man. That was designed, you know, and Esau just sit back, just like he did the experiment with lab rats. He did the same thing with Jake, man. That's why they call it the project,
Absolutely.
you know. But guess what? We gonna do the same shit.
Hey, this show on Prime. It's this series called Them on Prime. And it's this family who left South Carolina and moved to California. And when they moved into the neighborhood, it was an all-white neighborhood. So they were discriminated against, so on and so forth. And even the contract itself said that no one could purchase this home that is of Negro blood, so to speak. But they had an agenda to sell more of these houses to Jake so they can tax him at a higher interest rate, which is around 20%. So it was an agenda to I guess you can call it reverse gentrification, where they were pushing out all the Edomites there and bringing in Jake because because Jake, first and foremost, weren't purchasing homes and they weren't selling to Jake. But then it was like, okay, we're gonna start approving these niggas, but the interest rate is gonna be 20% plus. So they were gonna be 1x and 2x and 3x and 4x and 10x in their revenue over their particular a life of their mortgage. You know, but Esau Edom was being the devil, you know, and trying to force them out. So they break in the house and different things of that nature, you know. But going into, you know, saying your particular point, Esau Edom, you know, even in today's time, you look at the past few years, there have been major corporations that have been sued for a discrimination when it comes to how they would approve an Edomite family with the same amount of income, same credit score, and a so-called Jake family with the same household income and the same credit score going after the same exact purchase or loan, and they will give Esau Edom the low interest rate and Jake the high interest rate.
What's that bank? Fargo?
Yep. Wells Fargo was one of them.
It's one of them. Sure.
Yeah, what they call it, redlining.
It's redlining.
Yeah, all this type of shit.
Yep. Going back into what Esau does, systematically speaking, to constantly persecute us, man. And y'all call us crazy. Y'all act like like none of this stuff makes sense. Oh, you just angry black guys. Why are we angry? If you read the Bible, it says, surely oppression maketh the wise man mad. So obviously, if we have a tad bit of frustration inside of us, we must be being oppressed.
But it's a reason why.
Yeah.
So we just mad.
Yeah, bro. I was on a two-lane highway, bro. I was in the left lane. The speed limit was 55. I may have been going 45, 47. Just mind my business, driving to the house. Police car get behind me. I'm still cruising. I'm getting home. Nothing's going on. He get beside me. He look at me. He hit the brakes, and then he pulled me over. He said, "Hey, are your bright lights on?" I said, I flicked them. I said, "My bright lights not on." He said, he's like, "Yeah, man. If you're not gonna drive the speed limit, get in the right lane. You have a good day." But that's the justifiable cause in order to incriminate a Jake. Now, what if something was going on or whatever, or whatever the case may be? That's how Esau physically, racially profiles you, you know? But just going into the particular point of the lesson that we're going into, because Esau, you got a lot to pay for, man, because you throw a ton of rocks and hide your hand.
Yeah. Now the world is seeing it. You see, like what they going on over there. See, the Lord is justifying this too, man, because now the world is looking like, wait a minute. Yeah, because really, people have forgot about October 7th, you know, so-called attack from Hamas.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they not even talking about that no more. They talking about the retaliation. Like these niggas tripping.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, you niggas doing up universities, colleges, goddamn refugee camps, you know. So now what we've been complaining about. Now the earth complaining about this nigga.
Mhm.
But now, like, we told y'all about this nigga, man. And then your boy, what's his name? Benjamin Netanyahu. He won't do no ceasefire. He won't have no negotiation. So now the Lord is turning this nigga loose on the earth.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
now everybody crying out. Like you said, when we did it, we were angry black men.
Yeah.
You know? But now as he saw y'all ass, okay.
Yep.
Now we talking about solidarity between the Palestinians and the Israelites. No, ain't no goddamn solidarity, man.
Right.
Okay? Well, yeah. When Esau was on our ass, man, you nations wasn't mentioning the goddamn thing, man.
Thinking that
Yeah.
kicking ass whoop.
Yeah,
What the hell was that?
yeah,
Yeah. They talking we still supposed to be enslaved.
yeah,
I love is just forgotten.
yeah.
Yeah.
You got it.
It's Proverbs chapter 4, verse 16. For they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause some
And
to
that's how
fall.
Esau feel. Esau has to do some type of wickedness on a day-to-day basis in order to feel accomplished and complete, man. That's why going back into the plantation days, before Esau went to bed, he go home, he get wasted, he get drunk, white boy wasted. Then what he do? He go out into one of those huts, grab a nigga gal, a nigga male, a nigga boy, a nigga girl, and have his way with her. He had to do some type of wickedness, or he had to go to a neighborhood lynching, sightseeing, or he had to go out and pull Susie out the hot box. Everything he did was just a continuous rage of wickedness, mischief, continuous stroke, man.
Now this nigga's like, okay, what can we put in the food next? What new rapper can we put before next?
Right.
You know? It's like what wickedness can it be next? Because it's like you think Nicki Minaj was, then they went to party, then they went to
Second red man.
yeah. So it's like, damn, this nigga won't stop. Like you said, like this nigga, because like you said, these different music execs and music distribution, like these Edomites, which is Amalek, okay, they own all these record labels. Like they go to sleep and think about this shit. Like what's the next thing we can give them to do?
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
Yeah,
They go on the record label and then they be your producer,
Yeah,
and then they be your engineer. It's like, whoa, like y'all can't rap, sing, dance, or nothing, but you are promoting this death in the Israelite household.
Yep.
While you listening to your beautiful country music,
Yep.
oh Becky, come on home tonight.
Yep.
You know, you're promoting households being together.
Yep.
But like you said, you know what I'm saying, we got the blues music.
Yep.
Where Jake is pitiful,
Yeah.
down on my luck, back against the wind.
Last $2.
My last $2.
Yeah. And think about it, and they paid them rappers to push that.
Yeah.
That type of lifestyle. Wasn't Meek Mill?
Yeah.
Meek Mill said it. He said they paid them to push that type of music, man.
You saw the video I sent with Megan Thee Stallion,
Oh my goodness.
That new dark
Yeah.
demonic
Oh, man.
music video.
But it showed even the serpent too, though. It showed it. Them two.
Yep, them black snakes.
Yeah.
For they eat the bread of wickedness, and they drink the wine of violence.
The bread of wickedness and the wine of violence, man. Because you look at the cultures in America, it's all based on violence. You look at the music, it's based on violence. Video game, violence. Movies, violence. That's the top selling anything in America is based on violence. The women, okay, you're not excited if you're not violent.
Or a whore.
Yeah. You see, it's just a society, because that's a major part of the wine of Babylon is goddamn violence.
Yep. Full of violent degenerates.
Yep.
And the Most High has no need for that. A man on earth has no need for that. That's why people lock their doors when you walk by. Because you're a violent degenerate. That's why people feel unsafe. Because you have a record of violence. A track record of violence, man. Because what's that? He said it come not but to steal and to kill and destroy. Just death and destruction on two legs.
The way it goes. Everybody nigga go. That's what they do. He bring. That's one brother. Hey, this Psalms 10. I'm gonna start at 5. His ways are always grievous. That judgment are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he had
You know, Esau eating. The ways are grievous because Esau doesn't abide by righteousness, man. Okay? His foundation is wickedness, deception, and that's the energy that's in the earth. Everything that we do, like this society, outside the brotherhood, you're always trying to figure out what is this nigga up to, man? What is she up to? Okay? Because Esau has created a society where the only way to survive, you gotta be grimy. You gotta have a little griminess to you. Like you can't go out here and be just by the book.
Yeah,
Like, nah, that ain't gonna work. You gonna be devoured.
yeah, that's too gullible.
Yeah, you gonna be through. Like that's why even your house I said be wise as what? A serpent.
But yeah,
Yeah. Like you don't want to be to the point where your decision making puts people in harm. All right, but you do have to be crafty in how you maneuver and deal, man. Because this is a society that's ran by the serpent, man. He has everybody on this crafty get over, man. Everyone is looking for who they can get over on, man. That's the society we live in, where everybody is out to see who can they get over on. And they make a living off of it, man. You know? Yeah, but
All right. As for his enemies, he had puffed at them.
Yep.
Verse 6.
you talking about these other nations, bro. We're
Right.
starting with us, okay? He put us in captivity. All right. He boasts himself over us, you know, and then he went global and he does the same thing to these other nations. We just got the worst, man. Go ahead.
He had said in his heart, I should not be moved.
Yep.
I should never be in adversary.
Yeah, I should never be in adversity.
Verse 6.
Yeah. So Esau's mindset, he'd never be moved. And see, Esau got so comfortable in his leadership, you know, he just does, he does anything. It's like you say, it's in the open now. That's when somebody that got comfortable when they start doing things in the open.
Yep.
You know, like a woman, she might be sneaking around, all right, but when she get to the point where she figure out you're not gonna do nothing, she just getting open with it. You know, you come in the house, she talking to this nigga on the phone, you know. You know, like yeah, like she done got comfortable, like she it ain't no fear there. You know? That's how Esau rules the earth, as if nothing's gonna be done to him, like trying to put the uterus in the man, like what are you doing? Yeah. He's like he's tripping. What they call puberty blockers for children. Like the nigga won't stop. Okay? Yeah, he just steady gotta add cancer causing products to food. Like what are you doing? You know? Go ahead.
And I think we know we watch football, right? Man, everything rigged. And guess what? And they are sloppy. They get sloppy at it so bad too. I watched one video. I ain't gonna lie to you. I watched one video. Look, both play happened. This damn referee did it here. He did it. That play, same play. Guess what? He got false start on him. Before he happened, he did it. So when the play happened, before the play, false start. They get so sloppy at everything. Yeah. It's so rigged. Like they're not hiding shit now. Everybody know it's rigged. Yep. Everybody know sports are rigged, man. You know it
because they increased the like DraftKings and certain those betting.
Oh yeah,
betting sites.
Yeah,
so they're multi-billion-dollar companies now based upon.
Yes, it is, bro. You're right, man. Guess what? And they fucking over a lot of people though. The bad shit, they fucking on a lot of people. Cause they'll do something. Like the Rams, they ran the ball, guess what? Instead of going for a touchdown, no, that motherfucker there, he stayed down. Yeah. What they did do that? The Chiefs nigga stopped.
He stopped,
He stopped. And they doing this shit, man. Just fuck on people their money. But they betting me. Like I said, they are making bang down the betting side.
Yeah, Esau Edom is the author of deceit.
Yeah. Hey, this is verse 6. No, verse 7. His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity.
Yeah, cursing, deceit, and fraud. Hey, cause this same devil will tell you that he's some type of humanitarian. Okay? But then, like I say, he put cancer causing products in the food. But he'll condemn another nation for so-called, their leader being a tyrant.
Yeah.
But this man is poison. This man is poisoning the earth. He forced the juice on the people.
He don't work.
Yeah.
So this man is nothing but a fraud, but he always presents himself as if he's
Yeah.
this great peacemaker in the earth.
He want to liberate the women of Libya so they don't have to wear a face cover.
Yeah.
But he out here killing us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you go to the DuPont, they invented that DuPont skillet. It was like the first anti-stick,
Yeah, non-stick.
the non-stick skillet, whatever. But when you go into the history on that, it was causing cancer. When you go down into it because they were attacked.
Yeah, Teflon.
Yeah, and that Teflon in it. That's it. I got a precept too. It's gonna back you up what you said. In Ecclesiastes 8:11, it says, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.
And it began with Esau, Edom, and had trickled down, to the average person in the earth. Everyone is doing what they want to do, all right, unscathed, righteous judgment and slack in the earth. And since, when you, like I say, you get comfortable when there's no consequences, man. People make a career out of wickedness when there's no consequences behind it, man. Okay, that's why you got second, third generation dope boys. Okay, because some Jake get caught, but Esau allows the masses of it to go on because they hustling for him. That's why Jake can look at these things like it's a career. The woman can look at being a goddamn independent woman, okay, or just being a cutthroat, what they call scamming woman, getting over on niggas. They can do that for a career because there's no judgment. Okay, the alphabet community, they can do that because they're getting rights, they're getting protected. Okay, they're getting praise instead of judgment.
But who rising up for the cause of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua? Only the prophets.
Yep.
And they're the world's most hated.
Yep.
And to it furthers his agenda. So, like you said, he'll catch some of them, but most of it he'll let it go on because ultimately it's furthering keeping those people oppressed. That's what's keeping his kingdom running. Yeah. By our people going further away from the Lord. And he ain't got to do it himself. He got our own people doing it to each other. So, it's just it's even more for him to keep it going.
The drugs are multi-billion-dollar industry as well. And then Esau, Edom is linked in with the plugs. The government factors are linked in with the plugs, and they make monthly payments until whatever faction that they're associated to, whether it's the police, whether it's the governing officials, whether it's the damn president of whatever country it is. It's linked in.
What's that bank? Not Wells Fargo, but other big bank. But they had a cargo ship. They had
Morgan.
Morgan.
Morgan Chase or Morgan, one of them.
Yeah,
Had all that.
J.P. Morgan.
JP Morgan had all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They call it J.P. Morgan boat. They had 20,000 bricks on it.
Yep.
And you just don't even hear about it no more. That's how you devil do. But then it's when I say Jake Wicked was still participating in it, but we can't leave out Esau. But we get on Jake, tell Jake, that's off. But we can't forget about the source, the origin of this situation, man. He don't get off too, man.
And really boy down to too. Man, Jake, they get mad at Jake, but Jake make all the money off drug money, right? Man, Jake was giving that tax money, giving that taxes. That's all about. It's all about that tax money. Jake ain't giving no tax money, so guess what? That bust their ass.
Yeah, Esau has to get his cut.
That's where he get his cut.
He'll promote wickedness and accept wickedness, turn a blind eye to wickedness if he's able to fill his pockets off that wickedness. All right, now, I tell you what, you do it, but don't come on this side. Don't come on this territory. We got this one wrapped tight. And then every month I need you to bring my cut.
That's it.
What I'm saying, to the 622 bakery cafe off Lynch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, go. Verse 8. He sit in the lurking places of the village in the secret place do, he murdered the innocent. His eyes are privileged set against the poor.
Yeah, because there's all type of secret counsel. Even when they phone Tyrone,
Right.
you know, he shows you that look, everything that's being done, everything that's available to our people, you know, that's easily available to Jacob, is it's meant for a trap. And they talk about these things in these secret councils and these secret meetings. Then they present it to Jacob, okay, as a way out. Because people, because guess what? What Jake say he's selling drugs for to make it out the hood?
Yep.
Like that's not the only way you can make it out. But Esau done you done heard that narrative so much with these rappers,
Yep.
you think that's the only way, you know? The nigga woman, you know, she pretty much has been reduced to just what, a sexual object, you know? Because of what? Their programming, man, their constant but see, it was a secret council that set all it up, man, the feminist movement. It was all a secret council. So this man, he lurks. I say he doesn't have to be there, but guess what? His agenda is there. You see? He has his agenda in these lurking places. So when you clone Tyrone, that's a creation of Esau. So you see a Tyrone, that's a creation of Esau lurking in these secret places, causing what? Jake to destroy themselves, man.
Well, I said, keep me from the secret council of the wicked.
That's the women movement. That created by the Rockefellers too, because they wanted tax and kids going to the school system to get them programmed. Man, all created by Esau, man. This all created by. If one show created by us, this Esau doing, man.
It was a racket all the way around. Him allowing a limitless will and women to work. Okay, now we're gonna be able to double the tax. So now they got a double tax revenue coming in versus when it was just a singular husband, singular man going out and working. Okay, these women want to work. Okay, now they're going to work, but also going to tax their wages. So they're getting ×2 of taxable income versus when it was just one. It's all legitimate. You can look at the school system, going to college, the one debt that never goes away.
Yeah.
So he educates you to go out and find a job that pays you less than what your student loan debt actually is. It's a complete racket.
And they said that's the one of the number one assets that America got. Because America like 130 trillion in debt, but they got like 4 trillion in assets. And they say most of those 4 trillion in assets are student loans. Yeah, they want to say.
Hey, you read it down.
Yeah.
Hey, he lied in great secret as a lion in his den. He lied in great to catch the poor. He do catch the poor. He draw him into his net. Verse 10, he crouched and humbled himself that the poor may fall by his strong ones. Verse 11.
And that's messed up when you think about it, man. You know, how Esau purposefully is doing this day in and day out.
Yeah.
But then he tries to act like that no harm, no foul, bro.
Yeah.
It's insane on how warped this man's mind is.
He had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
Verse 11. He has said in his heart, the Most High have not forgotten.
Most I have.
Yes, sir. Most High have forgotten. He had hidden his face. He would not see it.
Yeah, so Esau got so comfortable because we've been powerless for so long.
Yep.
And Esau knows, just like the elder said, like he has to keep us bought into the bullshit, man. But that keeps us separated from our power.
Yeah.
But this goes back to Esau being a cunning hunter. It's more than just him being able to deer hunt. Nah, man. When you go, that 6-pack Joe, he a good deer hunter. But these elites, they hunt spirits. And they put Jacob's spirit in traps, man.
Yeah.
That's why you have a culture called what? Trap culture. You know? So this is what the Lord is coming, all right, to turn upside right, man, right side up, man. If this backward society ran by Esau Edom, man, this is why we're being groomed, all right, to be judges for the righteous kingdom to come. You know, this is what this thing is about, man. You know? Hey, well, with that, you know, we pray that you brothers, all right, and you sisters edify once again, go praise these. Give all praises to you.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
Give honors to the apostles and the elders, GMS, and we will take
Being raised up for the piece of society take over the shower.